The prevention side said, hey, why are we focusing so much on the huge fire? Why don't we focus on the smoke? Why don't we focus on the embers way over here so that it doesn't blow up over here? Why don't we focus on what's going on here? So prevention in WorkSafe BC is a completely different arm, and they have 3 different policies. The one that's most important for all of you this morning is the one that applies to you, obviously, and it's the workers policy. It's very small in text, and it's a small little paragraph with huge implications for organizations and huge implications for you. So it's really important that you know what it actually means in practice. The first part of it says that you have a right not to be bullied or harassed by any other worker, so any of your colleagues. That means colleagues in other departments. It means colleagues throughout even in the different campus. It's any other worker in Camosun, so it's very broad. Someone said, what about somebody who's serving someone in the cafeteria and they're really rude to them when they're serving them? Absolutely would apply. So it's not about just a small team environment, it's how people are treating each other, period. So people have a right not to be bullied or harassed by any other worker, by any supervisor. That includes anybody in a position of leadership. So on the faculty side, it would include chairs, and on the non-faculty side, it would include unionized leaders. If there's foremen, if there's supervisors, if there's anyone in the union but still has some element of leadership or responsibility to their positions, they would be included in that. It includes contractors. They use anybody who's here on behalf of the employer. Contractors, visitors, anything like that, that would apply. And it would include any other person. So they included this catch-all at the end of the statement saying any other person. This is the first time where they're saying it's not all about the payroll. And it's not all about people in Camosun, people against other people in Camosun. It's any other person. This would include students. It would include those helicopter parents out there who might be coming in for a little visit over Johnny's grade. Hope you don't have those, but they're alive and well. So include anybody who you interface with. It could include, for example, practicum situations where you are talking to or interacting with other organizations in British Columbia that aren't even teaching necessarily, but you're interfacing with them as well. And people have said during the course of some of my training that there is some tension in certain areas where there's pushback or the way Camosun faculty or staff are being treated in the course of arranging those kinds of assignments are a problem. All of that needs to be better looked into and better managed. So it's a very, very broad application of the legislation, and one that I think we haven't been that cognizant of up until now.